You can't even be mad at this young female right here. You can only blame the brother because all of the events that are happening to him and or have been happening to him is all things that he has allowed. He's enabled this behavior, so he has nobody to blame but himself.
What did she use the money for? What was she distressed about? Do you know?
I mean, we went shopping. We got our nails done.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Lewis, for your unbiased and objective testimony here in court today on behalf of your sister. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Wow. You are taking relationship advice from a 21-year-old who has no clue about anything about relationships, especially yours.
She's the only one in my corner, Your Honor, especially when it comes to these.
Wow. So pretty much saying that she's the only one in your corner pretty much is saying even when you're wrong, you're right. So how are you ever going to learn from that? So many people are so delusional. They only want to talk about their truth, how they see things, the exceptions that they know. All of that bullshit that's not solving anything, to the point that you got to hear things from a third party. A 30-year-old is taking relationship advice from a 21-year-old who is lost in the sauce and does not understand a handful of dynamics you learn through home training. Common courtesy, respect, the list goes on, bro. But you can't even be mad at these women. This dude is doing it to himself. Ought to be a good guy.
Arguments, she's the only one in my corner. No one else sees it from my perspective. This is what has been going on
You
for
would be
2
better
years.
off making these decisions on your own.
That's why we're here.
I understand.
But you're still not making the decision on your own because you're involving a third party. Goofball.
And that you also have a witness in court today.
Yes, because Mr. Walker is very jealous. He's gone through my phone.
Your
He's
Honor.
challenged my friends. And there was one incident in particular where I posted a photo of myself on social media, and a mutual friend of ours commented on the photo, like praising it. It was like a drooly face emoji.
Whoa. See, a handful of red flags. You mean to tell me that this mutual friend was praising you, meanwhile he knows that you have a man? But then again, a good amount of these women don't even post the man that they're in a relationship with. So can you even blame these thirsty dudes in the comment sections? These women want to put up all of these pics so that they could get praised by any and everybody, all for likes and comments. Meanwhile, they could send that pic and get all of the praise from their man. That's all that should matter, right? Not in this day. You got these thirsty dudes like, man, Ma, you beautiful, gorgeous, goddess, queen. The list goes on. It doesn't stop with these thirsty dudes, all for the possibility of getting some new vagina. There's no code amongst men, so men are going to do whatever they could do to get a possibility. It's all about the possibility, bro. But then, where's the respect?
And
Your Honor, it
something
was an
else.
emoji with his tongue sticking out. And
Oh, is this the photo in question?
Oh, no. Now we understand why this brother is putting himself through so much BS. Dealing with the goofy little sister, all because his woman is holding. Respectfully, she's holding. All jokes aside, you already know it's bad when they gotta blur out the booty. There's too much booty for the audience and anybody else that's viewing the show. And she's well aware of what she's got. She's well aware of what she's doing. She's putting herself in that position so all of the thirsty dudes could give her the gratification that she's searching for, because the gratification isn't there coming from this dude because I guess he's too quote unquote boring, too simple. But is it worth it, bros? To be stressing yourself out for one set of vagina, ass, and titties? Is it worth it?
yes, ma'am.
Ms. Lewis, what was the point of you posting this photo?
It was a weekend getaway.
Thirst trap.
And I looked great and I felt great. I took a picture and I posted on social media.
And you know an excuse that these liberal females are going to use? They're going to say that I posted that pic for me. I'm not doing it for you. I felt great and I just wanted to post a picture. I'm not doing it for anybody. I'm doing it for me. This is the type of psychological games that you're going to deal with, bro. Is it worth it? She felt so great that she had to publicize her body. Meanwhile, she could have sent that picture to her man. But like I said, her man isn't satisfying her anymore. Her man isn't entertaining her anymore like that. Sold her a dream, in her words.
Didn't
So
you?
the emoji that he posted, it was the drooling face emoji?
The drooling face, tongue out, is just real inappropriate. He might as well have jumped out there and said, hey, look, I want to have sex with you.
What do you think about him posting, your friend posting that emoji?
I found it funny and flattering, and he's not
He's
the
been
only
waiting
person.
for you for
He
12
is
years.
not.
That's what it sounds like.
Excuse me. He is not the only person who commented on the photo. Dane saw the photo you did and said the exact same thing. So he's not the only one. It's only an issue now
I
because.
said the exact same thing.
Yeah. You said? Did you not say the photo looked good? Did you not say the photo looked
I'm
good?
supposed to be your man, so I can say whatever I want.
There is
Girls
a-
commenting.
There is a difference
Huge
between
difference.
him saying that and someone who you claim is just a friend. The witness, his name is Mr. Lloyd Curtis. This is the witness that put the drooling face emoji on the photo?
Yes.
So he's here to testify in court today. Mr. Curtis,
Yes, ma'am.
appropriate to leave.
I didn't see it.
I found it in my living room. Your grandfather was a Ghostbuster.
Somehow, a town with no fault.
To be heard on divorce court, call us toll free 187 call. Miss the show? Watch for Mr. Curtis.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you, sir?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm doing great. I understand that you know Mr. Walker and Miss Lewis.
I do.
What is your relationship like with Mr. Walker?
So my current relationship status with Mr. Walker, from my understanding, is everything has been good. We drink together. He invited me paintball with his friends. Invited me over for dinner, game night. I beat him in pool and darts. So I mean, I thought everything was cool, and like I didn't expect no issues at all.
Well, let me ask you something, Mr. Curtis. When you saw the photo, did you think it was appropriate to leave a drooling face emoji on that photo of Miss Lewis?
I mean, at the beginning, I didn't see an issue with it. After the whole situation, how things went down, then I could understand.
So going forward, you understand that was a point of contention for him. Have the two of you hung out since?
Yes, we have.
So you resolved that issue?
Yeah, we spoke about it. I mean, he's been to the house, but still at the same time, yeah, we may have talked about it, but I still got my eye like, okay, what's really your agenda here,
Okay.
you know?
You kind of got one eye open. You keep your
Absolutely.
friends closer and your enemies even closer.
Absolutely, you got to. You have to.
Pretty much. She probably let him beat him in pool too. But in all honesty, man, like look at this shit. Look at this sister right here, man. She like, yes, sir. You got to do that sometimes, man. They don't even know how serious you may be with that woman with the pictures that she posts. A lot of these chicks don't even post their men, so that dude might not even know if you guys are serious or not. Dudes don't care. There's no code.
Thank you, Mr. Curtis.
You're welcome.
You're suing for $1,700 for a lost engagement ring. What is that about?
The reason why I'm suing her for the $1,700 is because I noticed that she wasn't wearing the ring. A day or so went by. I didn't say anything. I didn't want to assume the worst. So finally, I go to her and I notice, I say, hey, where's your ring at? She's like, oh, I don't know. I took it off when I was washing dishes, but I don't know where it's at. So in my mind, I'm saying, wait a minute, so you wasn't going to say anything? Mm-hmm. Long story short, we've been looking up and down. Every possible found, the ring is gone.
And you haven't purchased another ring since?
No.
What's the status of the wedding? You still trying to plan? Still trying to save?
He's still trying to plan and save. It's not what I expected. It's not expected. And for him to call me selfish and whatever, I go above and beyond for this man. And that's the part he's not going to tell you. Like, I booked a bunch of spa treatments for him at a hotel before. The treatments amounted to over $1,300. And he only went.
Wow. So going above and beyond in the eyes of the modern woman is planning surprise staycations, going above and beyond. Your man does not give a damn about any of these activities. He's trying to stack bread. It doesn't matter if he's strapped for cash. It doesn't matter if he's quote unquote boring. He's not interested. This is when it comes down to what you value, bro. Do you value that nice set of ass and tits, or do you value your pockets and trying to build for the future? These women in this era are not thinking down the line, bro. They're only living in the now, living in the moment. They're not thinking down the line. They're not thinking about how their pockets are going to be hurting just because they want to live for every weekend. They want to impress their feed, a bunch of bozos that don't give a damn about them. They only follow them because they are attracted to the assets.
1 out of the 5 treatments that I booked. And he never told me anything. So I ended up paying the difference.
That was a gift to him.
It was a gift to him. And when I went to him to find out, did you enjoy the treatments at the end of the weekend, he said,
men and women are going to have the simple understanding of this. When you buy something for somebody else, that's called a gift for a reason. That means that you are not entitled to get that back when the relationship goes left. So choose wisely the next time you want to pull out your credit, debit card, or cash. It's on you. Dudes want to get promise rings, engagement rings, expensive shoes. The relationship goes left, they want it back. It's not going to go like that. But let me call out this bullshit from this woman. Who is she fooling? Seriously, she wants to buy staycations or book these staycations, spa treatment days and whatnot. She's booking them in advance, trying to plan a surprise for this dude who is simple and does not give a damn about these days. A massage is nice here and there, but this dude obviously doesn't care about that. And these gifts that she's claiming that she did for her man are self-serving gifts. Let's be honest. She knows that she's going to get this for her man. And who is her man going to take alongside him when he goes to these quote unquote spa treatment days? Nobody else but her. Come on, man. She's not slick at all, bro.
didn't go to that. She tried to touch me with her feet.
I don't even touch your feet. What are you
It's
talking
a
about?
massage.
That's why you didn't go back for further
I'm not
treatment?
honestly, I'm not into that kind of stuff. Like, I'm a very simple guy. Like, my normal attire every day is jeans, a white t-shirt, and some sneakers. That's my go-to attire every day. I'm not into getting massage and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, I might enjoy a little massage here and there, but you trying to, feet? I barely even touch my own feet to cut my nails. I don't know. I don't mess with feet.
The bottom line is the two of you were suing over gifts you gave each other. The engagement ring was a gift.
Yeah.
She lost it. That's unfortunate. The treatments, the spa treatments that you gave him was a gift. The fact that he didn't go to all of them, he lost them, that's unfortunate. But those were gifts that the two of you gave each other. So now you can't come into court and sue to get back your gifts. The bigger issues, though, I have to tell you, I've been listening to everything that the two of you said. You fell in love with someone who lavished you with things.
Sold the dream.
With money.
Sold the dream. Nah, he was just being a yes man in the beginning. You know that phase, everything is going good. You're laughing at each other's jokes. Yes, man, I'm always available. Responding to each other's texts in a heartbeat. Yada, yada. Then things switch up. Things change. She wasn't ready to adapt. She's still trying to live fast, so let her be. Y'all not talking like y'all have any kids. So either make it work or not.
Trips, things, and you feel like it's a bait and switch because he's developed this certain level of financial conscientiousness now. But what Mr. Walker is doing, I think he's doing the right thing. He wants to save. He wants to have a family. He wants to marry you. So he's saying, this is not the sacrifices that we will make forever, but for now. It's actually the responsible thing to do.
But she's not responsible, so you know what I mean? Something's got to give. She doesn't want to give up that lifestyle, man. She still want to post those little booty shots, little thirst traps for attention and praises from mutual friends. She's not trying to stack and slow down for a minute, not understanding that if you slow down now, then maybe you could speed up down the road. But it's neither here nor there.
Kids that are in school right now getting their degrees because they want to have a career in a certain job, they sacrifice for the time being because they know if they pay that price now, they're building a foundation for their future, and the payoff is going to be later and it's going to be greater. That's what I see from Mr. Walker. I think he's a good man. I think he's trying to do the right thing.
Romance is important.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished because your value is just something different. Most women come in this courtroom every day. This is what they want, but it's not what you want.
Not to mention, Your Honor, I cook as well. I cook as well. I cook at least 4 to 5 times a week, Your Honor, after working.
You told me I didn't have to be in the kitchen. Like, this is all.
Wow. So just because he told you that doesn't mean that you can't be every now and then. Just doing it, you know what I mean? Taking the initiative. That's when things are appreciated more. That's called, quote unquote, love, romance. You can get romantic with that. This man is cooking after a shift, knowing that he's beat up and he don't want to have takeout and he's still cooking. That's why the women are laughing. They like, yo, this man is a gem. He's trying to save money. He's trying to stay home. He could be boring all he want. That's all I've been looking for my whole life. Now I'm watching divorce court in the middle of the day.
Oh, the dream. You good at it. You should go sell something else like cars.
I'm just saying.
Sold the dream.
I'm just saying, when Mr. Walker leaves court today, he may not be with you, but I don't think he's going to be single for very long.
Tell her again. Tell her again. Tell her to fix her face also, because she didn't come here to hear this. She came here to have somebody co-sign her truth. That's why her goofy sister has been around, straggling for all of this time. And he's dealing with it because this is the only piece of vagina that this man is getting. So many older dudes do it to themselves, stressing themselves out with younger women that want to move around faster than they do. But they will tolerate the bullshit. They will put up with the nonsense. All for the love of vagina. Is it worth it, bro? Bros don't understand their options. Bros don't understand their worth. The ratio is in our favor for a reason. Choose wisely, bruh.
So I think your values are just in a different place, and you're letting your 21-year-old sister run rampant in your home.
Madness.
She cannot. The audacity of her coming into court today saying, y'all need to get your nails done. So yes, she went in his wallet and took the money. That is your sister, but she does not get that kind of unfettered access to your home or your man's wallet. Most of the time I see that the women are further ahead, in the maturity, the things they value, wanting to settle down. But this is a case where it's just different.
Most of the time, huh? No doubt. I bet.
On the other side of that, all those superficial things, they really don't matter that much when you have somebody who loves you, who treats you well. So if that's not where your values are, that's not where they are. And you have to own that. But the lawsuit the two of you have against each other for the gifts that you gave, I'm not ordering you to pay each other back for that. Good luck to both of you.
Yep, that pretty much sums it up, man. Homegirl is salty because she didn't hear the word in her favor. You can't sue for a gift. You're going to have to change your ways and figure out what's really important in this world, bro. All of these things are vain. We all like nice things, but when you want to overvalue them, you can't take them to the grave, and you got to understand that. Dudes want to be simple. Stop being yes men. If you're selling a dream in the beginning, that's on you too. Putting yourself through all of this stress, dealing with her sister. She's taking money out your wallet, going to spa dates, running around like big kids. Yo, man, if you got to change your values for the woman, you're only hurting yourself. I'm out.